What's up, everybody? Slay here. I'm going to be dusting off and taking out these aircraft, the IL-2 mod. Got this aircraft from a promotion a little while back. Not entirely too sure where I got this. Looks like a crow or a raven paint job. I like it. It's very nice. Nice silver and blue touch going on there. But anyways, the reason I'm doing this video today is because there is a mission going on right now called Sudden Strike. So if you destroy 5 AA guns in a single battle while flying the required aircraft, you're going to get an extra 25% to your credits. I'm grinding out aircraft or grinding out credits to purchase some aircraft that I have unlocked. And this is just a really good way to get some extra money. Last night I was making anywhere from 250 to 300k a game while playing my IL-10M, the tier 8 version. So definitely if you have a premium aircraft right now, premium ground attacker, take it out and just focus 5 ground or 5 air defense guns, and then you'll be getting an extra 25% credits that game. I'm flying with Shadow Star 34 from OWSS. He's a great pilot. We're just going to do a little low tier battle here. I haven't flown this IL-2 mod in quite some time. Not because it's a bad plane. It's essentially the IL-2 with slightly weaker guns and a tail gunner. So I mean, it's not a bad plane by any means. Ground pounders at this tier uh, don't make the biggest impact on the game, but it's still a fun plane to play. So it looks like it comes with 8 rockets. They're tier 5 rockets, so I mean they do moderate damage, 650, but it's only got 50 kilogram bombs, so it'll take all your bomb load to wipe out most targets. The turret on the back is a 7.62. It's got 2 machine guns and 2 cannons. So your best bet is just strafing those lightly armored targets and dropping your ordnance on the heavy targets. Let's see here. As for my crew, I think I'm going to swap out my crew with something different. Probably my IL-10 crew here. Yeah, I'm going to swap out with the IL-10 crew. Since it's a premium aircraft, you can swap your crew from a regular aircraft, or any aircraft really, as long as they're of that nation, and mix it in with your premium aircraft, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so yep, right now I've got my crew. It's got Demolition Expert, so hopefully that should ease up the weak bombs that it has. But let's click ready here, see what we can get. Now the IL-2 mod, this was, again, this is one of the first premium aircraft that I ever got. There was a promotion on a website, I believe it was like MMO Bomb, something like that. Gave me the SE100, the IL-2 mod, and the XFL. While the XFL, I've never really gotten used to that plane. Maybe just I don't fly it enough. The SE100 has definitely been one of my favorite premium aircraft out of the whole bundle. While the IL-2 mod is definitely not a bad aircraft, I've had really good games in it. And those 23s at tier 5, if someone decides to head on you and you know how to aim 23s, you can do work. Yeah, it's definitely a nightmare for anybody trying to head on. And since you do have a rear turret, it definitely helps with dealing with some of the lightly armored stuff that might get on your tail. Now, if you get a heavy on your tail at this tier, like a 410 or a bow fighter, you're probably going to get shredded out of this guy. But the whole point of this plane, the whole point of any ground attacker really, is just to be persistent. It is your job, as I've always said, to be surgical and see what the game needs and provide that. You can do that in other fighters, but I think with this game mode, there's nothing better to do that with than your ground pounders. Because those ground targets, as people are in the air, flying around, killing each other, you could be down on the ground and just wrecking things. So it looks like we got a lot of weak targets for me, so this is cool. We got the 4 garrison map with an airbase in the middle. This map, unfortunately, that airbase in the middle, as I've proved time and time again, is what controls it. Got a couple tier 6s here. They have an IL-2, P40, and a couple XFLs. We got a Spitfire. Love that plane. I'm going to be doing a video on it another time. That whole line is amazing. So one time I was in my IL-2 mod on this map, spawned on the other side, and
Pilots, get ready for
see that
action.
mountain right there on the map?
Go.
The game spawned me right into it. I had to watch as my plane literally just flew into the mountain as it was counting down. Now this was during the Skies of Albion event, so I believe it was a bug, obviously, and hopefully they have fixed it. But wargaming, right? Currently there's a chat bug right now. So if you watch any of my videos and you sent me a message in game and I haven't responded, I do apologize. There is a bug right now with chat that is stopping me from sending any messages out. So since that mission requires me to do air guns, I'm gonna go ahead and just knock out some air guns here. I like to preserve my ordnance for harder targets. You see how slow flying this thing is? Look at that, it's amazingly slow. So 450s, they're weak, but they were able to take out that target there, and we kept this. So that's pretty cool. Early rack on the score. Now if you'll look, their team is pretty coordinated. They're hitting both of their garrisons at the same time. Looks like my team's kind of starting to do work in the middle, although everything's going to be converging on the middle now from both these points that they just took the garrison. We finally took the north, but I think we're going to be a little slow to get to the middle, and they're probably going to get middle too. That's alright. It's my job as a ground pounder. I'm going to go ahead and let off a rocket here to start that reset. It takes 90 seconds to reload your rockets, and probably the same on your bombs on this thing. That's okay. You got a couple 23s that can do some work, so I'll just stick with the lighter targets like tents. They have a bomber here. I hope that's not a player-controlled bomber. I did not see. No, it's not. Thank God. So now let's show off what this plane can do versus other GAs. This guy's going head-on with me, or I'm going head-on with him, I should say. Not going to be the best maneuver, but doesn't mean I can't turn on this guy. So I'm using pitch up to kind of get behind him faster. Rather than hold down F to zoom in, I'm just going to use my mouse wheel and take him out. The whole point of that was to just remove him from the equation because he's going straight for my garrison in the bottom left there. And I need to hurry up, get down here, and I need to kill some some ground defense air guns. Otherwise, I'm not going to get this mission. So I'm going to drop two 50s right here just to see what they can do. It was enough to take out the bunkers. It's pretty cool. Strafe this tent here. Nobody has taken the middle yet, so that's really good. So if you look, these 23s, they overheat a lot faster than 23s at like higher tier. Something is just wrecking me. I believe that's just the air guns. That sucks. Probably gonna die. So you're not the strongest armor target by any means. But if I come in here, dump my load of rockets, a couple bombs, which missed. Way missed. Holy moly. I don't know what I was looking at there. I need to get in here, take out these air defense guns. I forgot how much of a priority it is at this low tier. So I'm at 15 health. If I can get in here, 14 health. I'm just taking out those guns, trying to make it so there's nothing shooting me. 14. This is hurting really bad. Let's see if these 23s can take out these bunkers. I'm going to slow down here. I'm using universal ammo, so hopefully I can set something on fire maybe. But that is, yeah, just took a long time. I am at 4 HP. The minute anything respawns, I'm just going to disappear here. But again, I'm just going to stay here as long as I can. I wish that airfield in the middle was a repair field, but it's not. And I finally got killed by an air defense aircraft. But as I said earlier, we took the middle, so now I can spawn here, shoot my way back down to that cap with full ordnance, full health, full boost, and take it back. Bombers at this tier, bombers at all tiers, when in the hands of an AI player, they are just really, really dumb. We have heavies that are probably shooting them down, but if you look at the map, those two bombers were at my bottom left garrison there for quite a while, and they just have done nothing. So Got 2 seconds reload on my rockets. I'm going to dump them right here to these bunkers. That's probably going to be enough to take this cap, which it is. I have planes coming above me. A couple heavies. Not players though. So I'm going to sneak past. I don't know if I'm going to quite make the required 5 air guns for this mission. But I'm just here to show what this plane can do. It's not exactly the greatest game I've had in this plane. This map is really lame. Got someone who's feeling froggy. It's P-51. That's their 2.6, isn't it? Yeah. He just came down just to let me know he's there, apparently. He's focusing on another aircraft. Smart players, they won't get behind you, because they know. Anything with a tail gun. It's been a very big controversy as of late, if anybody follows Reddit. Looks like that P-51's coming back, though. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit here. See what this plane can do. My tail gunner. It's not going to go so well. This guy's just going to take me out. He's a tier 6, I'm a tier 5. Let's slow down, let him fly past. Do what I can here. Since he's on my tail, I'm not going to waste time trying to do anything big here. I'm just going to get as much points as I can before I die. Unfortunately, when you're in a tier 5 and there's a tier 6 on your tail, there really is not a lot you can do. Hoping I can kill this. And look at that. I just stole his cap with him on my tail. We got superiority. That is how you play a ground attacker at tier 5.
There's a heavy storm here.
I don't know what happened to that Mustang. I think Shadowstar might have came in and shot him down, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, Shadowstar, for saving my tail there. Pretty shot up here. My wings damaged, but we won the game. So I secured the number 2 spot. 7,400 score. Nothing big. I am not quite sure if I made that mission. We're going to check it out here. Most likely did not. The ordnance on this thing's pretty slow to respawn, and unfortunately without any kind of like command centers, like the command center air-to-air guns are the easiest to take out because they have these small shreds and a gun. The garrisons unfortunately they have those heavily armored bunkers. Those 23s just took too long to shred through it, but with the ordnance I was able to knock it out. But I just don't think I got my 5 required, which is not a big deal. I just did this game this morning for fun, just to show, kind of show you guys the IL-2 mod, what it can do, any kind of credit earning potential on this plane. 103,000 credits for probably a not long game. It's 8 minutes, and I did get the sudden strike mission. So there you go. So I got my 5 AA guns. That was kind of my focus that whole game. Let's see how much damage to ground targets I did there. So I did 26,000 damage to ground targets, which is actually pretty comparable to higher tier ground attackers on a bad game. So I mean, it's not bad for a tier 5. It's a nice little aircraft. As you saw, I can't really take a lot of fire from higher tier stuff. The tail gunner, it's pretty weak. But my 7,400 score is enough to clinch number 2 because my mastery was sitting at 1,000. Which gave me decent experience and pretty good credits. Anyways, that's the IL-2 mod. If you guys are thinking about picking this aircraft up, I could definitely recommend it, especially for this weekend's missions. It's going to be obviously cheaper than the Tier 8 counterparts. So if you can pick this plane up, I definitely recommend doing it just to farm some credits this weekend. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up.